And the natural progression seems to be that I should do the bottle. Now, I'm going to start painting the bottle, and I'm going to look for all the colors that I think are part of the back part of the glass. And so I see the crock, which I'll make start with crock color, add green to record this part. Actually, I think that I should use more green. It looks too light. That's better. And so, looking through the front part of the glass, I'm recording the color that is the back part of the glass. Yes, that shape becomes fused, and it slides up here. And I see a slight light reflection. There, the green looked too light, I added black. Ah, that's better. To suggest the other side of the bottle. That seems to be lighter right here on this corner. Let me get in front of it a minute. That's it. The thing that intrigues me about the bottle is all the things that are seen through it in a distorted way. The stone crock, and then I see the table, white tablecloth reflected in it too, or back there, and it's enlarged. The table line is here, but this is kind of enlarged here slightly. And delightfully so, I see the grapes through. The bottle. When you have a setup of still life subject matter, look for the things that you think are lovely looking and make an issue of those. If something doesn't look lovely, just forget it. Make believe it isn't there. But I do want to show the liquid. And I think in terms of slices or planes, but why don't I talk about that when I do the copper. I see the top plane of the liquid, and this is a grayish red. I have to cut into that grape that's going to be in front of it later. Don't ever be afraid to overlap. It makes the paint look so much better. If you don't paint in an overlapping fashion, it looks as though the picture is a colored drawing rather than a painting. Now, the bottle so far looks naked. It doesn't look as though it has its clothing on the front. Well, that'll come later. I do have to take a smaller brush and work out the complication of the top. And I surely would never let these come on the same plane. I have to have it taller. Well, there's a little ceramic stopper. that ceramic stopper has a shadow. Remember, the light is coming from the left, so any non-reflective object, such as this ceramic stopper, is going to have a light side, that's the left side, and a dark side, which is the right side, that's the shadow side. Would you believe that this little rubber has light and dark? All non-reflective has a light side and a dark side. Not true with reflective. They really are a mass tone with capricious reflections, depending on the environment they're in. Very often light over here on the shadow side, because the light can pass through its transparency. You'll notice that I have a brush with a beautiful chisel-like end. And because I didn't have the outline there, I can make the outline with brush strokes, giving that painty look. This has a little bit of a dark interrupting it. And now I can introduce a little bit more feeling of green, taking away the background color. And so that's as much as I feel as though I need to do on the bottle at this stage. It is at the same stage of development as this. And I have to now go on to the rest of them and carry the development of the picture just to that stage, so that the picture matures completely all at once.